The second I saw you was like infinite buzzes soaring inside my body, trapped by their own blockade of wings. We'd never spoken, and I just couldn't bring myself to tell you for fear of what you would think. I simply watched you from afar and held dear every moment we'd converse, even if it was just an employee speaking to a customer. It made me bitter to see you talking to others because I wanted you to myself, and only for me. But I understood it was your job. The day you remembered my name was like a shot through my chest. I don't think you'll ever realize just how much that got to me. That was the day I followed you home. You didn't even notice me. It hurt, but it was for the best. You were always a discreet person out of work. I saw how people treated you. I saw how they treated your life. I saw how he treated your body. You knew how to hide them well, the marks. I couldn't bear to see you deal with this on your own. It wasn't fair you were going through this all alone. I made myself feel what you felt. Every bruise, every cut, every feeling. I just wanted to make sure you weren't the only one. No one ever paid attention to what was being done to you, and when they did, they chose to ignore it. But I noticed. I even spoke to you about it, but you changed the subject. It hurt me, when you felt you couldn't confide in me. But I understood why. I tried to stay away. I knew where I was heading, but I couldn't stop. I wouldn't stop. I didn't want to. And eventually, I wanted you to know. I couldn't take it anymore. We were meant to be together, and there were no real obstacles to get in our way because I knew. I knew that I could eliminate every one of them. So I did. That day, you didn't come into work, even though I knew you were supposed to. I was anxious. I created one step closer to the ideal image of us because there was no doubt in the world that he would never get in the way. I could have gone a different route, chose a different method, but I hated him. I hated his existence. He treated you like shit. Do you know what he was doing behind your back? The second you left the house to earn money so you can both live a stable life, he'd call a slut in your home and fuck her. He was nothing but a worthless piece of crap from sewage waste. There was no one else who'd do it. Only me. There was only ever me. So I did. And it felt amazing. I can't describe the rush I got. It made me too excited. What I didn't expect was your reaction. I saved you the trouble of seeing what I'd done, but it changed you still. You became withdrawn. I didn't understand why. He was shit to you. Even with one day, you were so dependent on him. It didn't make me waver, though. I knew I was still closer to having you. I would never treat you like he did. I would never lay a finger on you against your wishes. I was so patient. I knew it'd be too soon to try anything. When I finally got the chance, I made my move. I asked you out, and you said yes. It was a great date, the best date, and you agreed. But I knew I still had to be patient. I had to wait. I didn't even care about sex. Don't get me wrong, I thought about it, but that was not the important thing. I wanted you. Just you. Your company. Everything was going according to plan, but I made a mistake. I didn't fully dispose of him. Sure, nothing was tracked back to me, but you still managed to break away from us. When the cops came to our door and told you that they had found him, your now dead husband, I was pissed. And you were distraught. I comforted you. I listened. I tried everything I could to make you happy, to make us work out and overcome this pointless tragedy. But no. You told me that you still had feelings for him. You wanted to be with him. I snapped and left. I just needed the night to myself. I knew you hadn't told me of your history with him, and I knew I couldn't bring it up or you'd figure it all out. I just couldn't risk it. I didn't think it'd affect you so much. It wasn't until you packed your bags and left that I knew it wasn't me. It was you. I just needed to fix you, to fix us, and I will. I've got you, and no one even knows it. You don't have other family, and you quit your job long ago. You distanced yourself from people before we ever met. I was your provider, your everything, and the police were already long gone from being concerned about any of this since there were no leads at all. I knew there wouldn't be. My love, you just need time. You just need to understand how I truly feel and how you do too. It's okay. You can go ahead and cry, let it out. It's not good to hold things in. I'll just have to keep you down here for now. I can wait for us. The day we'll finally be true to ourselves. I'll be back right now with another blanket. You look cold. I love you.